You have to appreciate every season of the year because there's different birds every season of the year. And February is entertaining nonetheless. Oh boy. It has been a journey to get to where I am today. This morning I thought it would be a great idea to go birding in one of the small canyons near my house. It was a good idea. The problem is that it's gotten really, really warm. It's above 50 degrees on this, in the first week of February. That's insane for this area. It was raining all day yesterday. The ice froze over. So I got to the trail. Just a sec. Horned larks, I believe. These are so beautiful. Wow. Incredible, incredible. Horned larks on the list for the day. Anyways, I get to the trail, I step out of my car, the whole parking lot is a frozen, just ice bank. The whole trail leading up is complete ice, and I thought, I'm gonna try it out anyways. The moment I step out of my car, I slip, I fall, and I'm on a little bit of a slope. I slide 20 yards down that parking lot. And there's people there watching me. They had snowshoes with spikes, so they were totally fine. Super embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty terrible. I crawled, literally crawled back to the car. So then I thought, okay, everything's gonna be ice up here in Cache County. Let's go down to Bear River Migratory Refuge. Decided to bring my daughter. She's 3 and she likes birds and she was super excited to go birding. We're almost to the refuge and she throws up everywhere. About 2 hours later from when she threw up, we got everything cleaned up. We took the cover off the car seat. She's now content sitting in the back seat. She says she feels perfectly fine. I told her, let's just go home. And she's like, she freaked out. She's like, no, I want to go birding. So here we are. It's been a day, to say the least. But we're at Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge, National Wildlife Refuge, of course that is. Got the horned larks on camera already. That's amazing to start the day. Also picked up northern pintails out behind the tall Phragmites, an invasive plant in the state of Utah. Cool to see those as well. Beautiful duck species. And then just over here, picked up a northern harrier flying over. So some really good birds to start out. Again, I'm just a little bit flustered right now, just a little bit flustered. Tough, you never like to see your kids hurting or in pain or throwing up especially, or sick. She wanted to keep going, so we're gonna finish off the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge loop, see what other birds we can find, and try to salvage this seemingly cursed day. All right, so we've driven a little bit further down, picked up some weird, it's weird duck season out here, so you're gonna find lots of waterfowl during the winter in the state of Utah. Very skittish birds right now though, because it's hunting season. They don't stick around very long. But we did pick up some common mergansers. Now you can tell that this is a common merganser because of that straight line across its neck. Red-breasted merganser females look kind of similar, but it's a very blended area on their neck. And then I saw some behavior that I've never seen done before. I thought it was a muskrat because it was swimming low in the water, but it was an American widgeon. And as I filmed it, it kept its head down in the water, like it was like hiding from me. Now, the moment I pulled away, some people will be like, well, it's probably dead. It's just floating on the water. No, it's definitely alive. The moment I pulled away, it perked up and it swam off. So really cool behavior to see this skulking American widgeon out on the water. We're gonna continue down along this car path and see what other birds we can find. Bear River Migratory Refuge is one of the best places for birding. I saw my first of the year loggerhead shrike driving in. Unfortunately, there was no shoulder to get it on camera, so that was really cool to see. Also, a couple bald eagles driving in as well. Again, no places to pull over to film those for you guys, but I'm sure we'll see some more cool stuff along this road here. There's so many amazing birds out here today, and for some reason there are hundreds of common mergansers, more common mergansers than I've ever seen in one spot before. I don't know if they're moving through or not, but pretty incredible to see those birds. We also have a ton of tundra swan out here, just absolutely so many of them, and they're making their little tundra swanny noises as well. So some amazing selections of birds so far here. I've probably glossed over a lot, but hopefully you enjoyed those during the compilation. But we'll see what other birds we can find today. There's just so much stuff going on. It's hard to stop and focus on one thing. Got much better looks at those tundra swans, and then popping out from beneath those tundra swans was a canvasback. Only saw it for a few seconds, but canvasback nonetheless, a new bird on the day. There's so much action going on behind me here. Right on the ice behind me over here is a bald eagle. Really cool to see our nation's bird, the bald eagle. I think we're up to 6 bald eagles on the day. I think there might be even more out here actually. They're all over the place at the moment, but a lot of great blue herons out here as well. We're gonna continue driving down. You already know what it is. See what other birds we can find, but winter birding is very interesting, especially in February. I feel like it's definitely a little bit of a down season for birds, but the ducks and the swans, those all come out with full force. So really cool to see those birds. You have to appreciate every season of the year because there's different birds every season of the year. And February is entertaining nonetheless. Just had a really cool experience with a muskrat back here. It was actually here on the ice cleaning itself, and then there was like this little hole in the ice that it just dove down into. I've never had that good of looks of a muskrat before. I've always seen them, you know, swimming across the surface of the water just with their heads sticking out, but pretty cool to see the muskrat there. We appreciate all nature out here while birding, so really happy to see that today as we wrap things up here at Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge. Also, if you're in the Utah area, January, February, assuming it's decent weather to bring your car out on a dirt road like today, you can see so many tundra swans out here this time of year. It's an amazing experience. There are hundreds, possibly thousands of them at a time out here. In a lot of cases, there's thousands of them. Today, I think I'm around 600, might have undercounted on those. But an amazing opportunity for you to come, bring the family, take the 12-mile loop, appreciate the birds. I think I've seen 9 bald eagles today too. Just an incredible experience to appreciate nature and to get your kids excited about being outside and appreciating, you know, the birds and the wildlife that are so close to home. Picked up a new species, I think for the year, ruddy duck on the list. I can't remember if I've gotten that one already this year or not. We'll see plenty more of those this year, of course. Kind of speeding through this quickly so we can get home and get her rested and everything like that, right? So some amazing birds on the day though. Honestly, I love winter birding. It's a lot of fun and there's a lot of birds to be seen. Let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite thing about birding in the winter? Is it a favorite species? Is it the weather? Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright Eyed Birding.